Hi guys, it's me again, Adrian, formerly known as Adam060756 once upon a time, but I don't really go by that name anymore. I just go by my real name. Anyway, this video is something I've been wanting to do for a little while. It's in regards to Sonic hacks, of course, like it says in the title. And I just want the community, or you know, the gamers out there to know what's going on, because we got a situation here, and I think it's pretty bad concerning these ROM hacks. And anyway, I'll start from the start. I got a Mega EverDrive cartridge recently. It's something I've had my eye on for a very, very long time, since I first knew about it in 2009, going back all the way that far. And you know, I've never really worried about it until recently, when you know I thought, wow, I really want to get one, you know, so I can play all the Sonic hacks. That's the real reason. That's the main reason I got a Mega EverDrive cartridge, a flash card, so I could play Sonic games that you wouldn't normally be able to play on a real Sega Mega Drive Genesis, you know, real hardware. So that was the real reason. And you know, I'll bring up the list of hacks. I've got the Sonic hacks. These are all my files that I've got in my SD card that sits on top of the cartridge itself. That's where all these files are actually in. All the ROMs are actually stored into the micro SD card, not actually the cartridge itself. So, but you just play them off the SD card, so it's pretty good. What I've done is, I'm not like most other gamers out there that get these things where they put their immediate reaction is to put, you know, every single Mega Drive, Genesis, 32X, Master System ROM in the thing. That's me. I've got a big collection of games. I don't really have to do that. You know, I've just put a selection of titles that, you know, that are my favourite ones that, you know, I can play. You know, if I go away somewhere, I can, you know, maybe instead of taking a whole big collection with me, I've got them all right here, you know, sort of thing. But I'm not going to put every single game in here. That's just not for me. I've got a collection of Master System games, the ones that I really like. Like here, Alex Kidd in Miracle World. I'm so happy I've got this. I'll just show you what it's like. This is playing right off the SD card. Now, the picture doesn't normally look that bad. It only looks that bad because I've had to mix it in with my my voice here that you can hear. It doesn't normally look that bad. It's only flickering, like I said, because I'm talking. So, Alex Kidd in Miracle World, wow, that's great. You know, this is one I didn't have on cartridge, and you know, I only had it in the Master System Model 2 when I was a kid. And now, finally, I've got it. And I'm so happy I got it. But anyway, I don't want to get straight too much off topic. Like I said, I just got a selection of games in here, you know, the ones that I really like, my favourites. Mega City, Region Bios, so I can play overseas Sega CD games. Sonic the Hedgehog ROMs. This is the main Sonic the Hedgehog file where I put all my all the Sonic games that I know work. So we've got all the proper ones here. We've got Knuckles in Sonic 1, Knuckles in Sonic 2, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic 3D Flicky's Island, Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3. And then we've got a small selection of hacks. As far as I know, these ones play pretty well. Sonic Mildness, Sonic Nico, Metal Sonic Hyperdrive, Sonic the Hedgehog, The Lost World, Yes Factor, blah blah blah. And when I download hacks, I put them in this one. This is to check file sort of thing. I have to play them first in here, and then I move them to the Sonic the Hedgehog ROM file once I know that they work. But what I really want to address in this video is, of course, that a lot of these hacks, these ROM hacks of Sonic games, they don't play on the actual Sega Mega Drive Genesis. I'm not sure why exactly, but some of them have major issues, and some of them only have minor, glitchy issues. But some of them are that bad you can't even play the games. And it's about 80% of them that don't play. It's that bad. And, I seriously think that the people that make these ROM hacks aren't aware of these issues, because most of them would test them on emulators, because, let's be honest, most of them are made for emulators. And the problem with emulators is they're not as accurate in the timing cycles as what the real hardware is. And that's why the real hardware struggles with these hacks, because they're not as accurate in the timing cycle. Something in the code. They're not as accurate. And look, I'll go through a few of them, and I'll show you what's going on. Like, we'll start with Sonic 1 and 2. This is a really good hack. I was so excited when I downloaded this. I got it from Sonic Retro. Just turn that down a bit. It's like, to me, it's a dream game. Because I thought, wow, I can finally play Sonic 1 and 2 together in the same way I could play Sonic 3 and Knuckles together. I thought, wow, someone's finally joined the first two games. But how wrong I was. As I'll show you here, there is a big problem with this game. Because I started playing it and it froze. It always freezes in certain spots and you can't get out of it. If I go to load state, right? Here I am in Labyrinth Zone playing as Tails. It has a habit of freezing. You just wait for it, it'll freeze. And I can't for the life of I can't get through it. For the love of God, I can't get through it. It always freezes. See what I mean? Why the fuck does it do that? I don't know if it does that on an emulator, but it you can't play it if it keeps doing that. Yeah, I've got the save state, save snap feature thing, where I can, save from certain points, but it keeps doing it. It keeps doing it, and you can't get through it. And it seems to freeze in Green Hill Zone and Labyrinth, as far as I'm concerned. When I played through Marble Zone and Spring Yard Zone with Tails, it was fine. But when I got through Labyrinth, when I got to Labyrinth Zone, it wouldn't work. I'll try it again. I'll go straight to where I saved it last time. See? I'm back here again. I don't know why the music's fucked up, but I think that's got something to do with the fact that I'm saving all the time. Now we can't even hear any drums. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. You know it's going to freeze. It's actually playing. Don't freeze, don't freeze, don't freeze! Just don't freeze! Ah! Shit! I don't trust it. Seems to be working now. And this hack was made by someone called Colin C10. So it's actually going alright at the moment. Let's go back to where I was. It's odd, it usually always freezes. You saw it freeze the first time. Seems to be working okay at the moment. Let me lose a try. See if I can go back to the start of the level. Here at the beginning. It usually freezes right here at the beginning. Whoa. I'm not usually this bad at Sonic games. It's only because I'm not really trying. I wonder why it's not freezing. Usually freezes in, there's a spot where it freezes here all the time. I could never get out of it. I think it's in the tunnel. You go through this tunnel and it freezes here. There you go, see what I mean? I knew it was coming. You can't play it if it's going to keep doing that all the time. So fuck it, it doesn't work. Colin C10, you seriously need to fix that hack. It doesn't work on real hardware. You can't play it if it's going to keep freezing. Sonic 1, the blue blur. Okay, let's get a move on. This one has a serious problem that it can't be fixed. This is a hack I was really excited about playing when I saw somebody else do a playthrough of it on YouTube. The game plays fine until you get to Gimmick Egg Zone Act 1. There's a fatal glitch here that can't be fixed. If I move forward, it freezes. See? And I get a legal instruction address error. And no matter how many times you press the C button, you can't get out of it. And this particular bug happens on the emulator as well. It happens on Fusion. I don't know if it happens on Gens or any of the others, but it happens on Fusion. You won't get your game back. See, it's fucked. You can't play it. You can't play it. Let's see. There's others. There's many others that are all fucked up in some way. Sonic the Hedgehog Redemption. This is one I was really excited about playing, and I can't play it because it's buggy. It glitches. It freezes. See, right there, I went to put the cheat in. Why have I got a black screen? The only way to fix it is if I press C button. There you go. And look where it says Radiant Plaza, it's glitchy there. Yeah, so I'll just play through the first level, and at the end of the level it freezes. I really wish they would fix this hack. This is a really good one. I'm sad to know that this one's not listed in the Sonic Retro collection of hacks. I don't know why they removed it. Because I think this one plays fine on emulators. But it just doesn't play properly on a real Sega Mega Drive Genesis, which is what I'm playing it on. I particularly like this hack because it's got a lot of content in it. The levels are really long, there's a lot of enemies. The enemies give you a ring, which I like. There's lots of rings scattered everywhere. and there's lots of item boxes. It's a really good hack, but it's plagued by bugs. Why? Why is it always the good hacks they have to cancel? This one had a lot of potential. And of course you had the 3 shields from Sonic 3. Flame shield, the bubble shield, and the ring magnet shield. Such a shame these games don't work properly. It pisses me off, it really does. Ladies and gentlemen, it really pisses me off. You know, they make these games to suck you in, and they don't work properly. It's going to freeze here. Watch. You get the same bullshit will come up. Address error, illegal instruction, and you can't get out of it. Wait for it. It's coming. There you go. See? It's all glitched out. See? I'm pressing the C button. You can see something changing there in the word. Illegal. Line. That's all you can do. And then it stops. It's fucked. You can't play it. You can't play it. It's no good. Sonic the Hedgehog Rocket. There's another bug with this one. It does the same thing, I think, right at the end. Again, see, it's glitchy. Cascade Island. I know some of you are gonna probably whinge in the comments and say, "Ooh, it's got slow music." But I just want to clear up the fact that the slow music is not a glitch or a bug. That is due to the refresh rate. These Sonic hacks are not optimized for 50 Hz, and that's what I'm playing it in, 50 Hz. Oh shit. What a shame this one doesn't play either. It looks really nice. Oh, he speaks in this one. Such a shame they don't play. It's always the ones that have a lot of potential, you know, the ones that are really good, the ones that show that, you know, they can triumph over other games. And that's another thing that I think they should optimize all these games. The music shouldn't be this slow. I agree. I agree with most of you. It shouldn't be this slow. It wasn't like this in the original game, so it shouldn't be like that here. It's too slow. See what I mean? It's frozen. See? Well, I do nothing. It's fucked. Same problem. Sonic the Hedgehog extended edit. This one's got something wrong with it too. I love you ROM hackers out there for making these games, but Jesus, you really overlooked the bugs. See, it fucked up then, but I pressed the C button and I think I got out of it. Sometimes you can get out of that, but not all the time. One thing I really like about this particular hack, it's got something that no other hack has got, and I'd like to see it return again. It's the fact that you can change the drum samples. Right now you can hear the Sonic 1 and 2 drum kit samples, you know, but I can change it to the Sonic 3 and Knuckles drum kit. See? How cool is that? Me personally, I prefer the Sonic 1 and 2 drum kit samples. They're more nostalgic to me. Save, save, saves. I'm sure most of these games play on emulators, but they don't play properly on real hardware. See what I mean? Address error. What's this? Is this a map like Sonic Advance 3, is it? Sounds funny hearing it pitched higher. What I was saying before about slow music, that doesn't extend to this, the original Sonic 1 music. I say that only because when Sega released Sonic the Hedgehog in Europe and in Power Regions, this is how it sounded, so it's normal to us. But when I hear other games, music that came from other games that were optimized and then they sound slow here, that's what I'm against. This, for the time being, it plays okay, but I think at the end it freezes again. So I'll just quickly race to the end. I know to a lot of you Americans this seems really slow. I can understand that. Me personally, it sounds normal. It's just when I hear other games' music ported to Sonic 1 and it sounds really slow, that's what I'm against. So I'm not being completely biased to 50 Hz because I don't agree with slow music. Only in this game it's okay. Now I'm sure something happens here at the end where it freezes. Seems to be okay. Maybe it was just what you saw before. Seems to be okay in general, this one. But I think this one's only a demo. So anyway, I'm just going to move along because I don't want to spend too much long. Stella the Cat. Oh, this one you can't even play at all. I'll show you right from the bat. It doesn't work. As soon as I press start, it'll freeze. See? No matter, sometimes when you press the C button repeatedly, you can get out of it, but on this game you can't. Just like Redemption, you can't get out of it. Fuck it. Just press the reset button. It's no good. 30-day project has something wrong with it as well. I was playing this one with my fiance last week, and I'm not going to bother showing you this one, but we were playing and we got up to Marble Zone Act 1, and it was her go because we take turns with each act to play through these games, and she was playing it, and all of a sudden it went straight to the options screen. She went to jump onto a platform and it just went straight to the options screen where the sound test was, and then it froze. So, you know, I don't know, but it doesn't work. It shouldn't do that. Robot Returns, this one doesn't work either, which is a shame because it's a good one. Okay, I just went to put the up, down, left, right, A and start to do the cheat. It just froze on me. But I'll do it again. Bloody hell. How disappointing is this? They don't work properly. Okay, see, music is too slow here. I agree with you. I know it's not supposed to sound like this. I can live with it, but I'm just saying, I know it's not meant to be this slow. What a shame this one doesn't work too. It looks like it would be a really fun one. They usually conk out and freeze at the end. You know, when you hit the signpost. Most of them. I just want to hurry up, get to the end. It'll freeze here. I'm pretty sure it freezes. Because last couple of times I tried it, I couldn't play it. See? Just like Redemption. What the hell is going on? Fuck. You can't play it. You can't play it. Sonic Pixel Perfect. There's a bug in this one. Let's see if I can... No, I can't... I don't think I can show you. Oh, well, I'll see. Because I made a save state on it. This one's buggy too, of course. It was a game that never really went anywhere. No. I can't show you this one because it doesn't have a stage select thing. But I know that the end of Marble Zone Act 1, there's something wrong where the signpost is. It's all glitched out, and then when Sonic goes to hit it, he automatically runs forward, and he goes and dies. And it happens all the time. Sonic 1 Stardust Gear. This one doesn't work either. It's a shame because it's a really nice looking Sonic hack. Sky Shore Zone Act 1. What a shame this doesn't work. Look how beautiful it is. Look at the ocean. It freezes at the end. Just like Robotnik Returns and Redemption. Now these problems, by the way, these only happen with ROM hacks. This doesn't happen with the ordinary games, so you can't blame the Mega EverDrive flash card because the proper games work perfectly. Except for Golden Axe 2. But Golden Axe 2, some of you may or may not know that it doesn't play properly with a 6-button controller. It was like that on the original game cartridge though, so again, the game wasn't buggy, so to speak. It just had something wrong addressing the controller. But there was a way to fix it on the original game where if you had a 6-button controller and you hold your finger down on the mode button and then you turn the power on and you waited for the Sega logo to appear and then you took your finger off the mode button, it would fix itself. So you could play it with a 6-button controller. But here on an emulator, for some reason you can't fix it. But aside from that, all the other games play perfectly. But these hacks, these are just dreadful. The bugs, the bugs and glitches that are just not addressed. What a shame. I have to make a big jump here. Oh. See, that's another glitch. Why doesn't the music return? Maybe it's fine on an emulator, but here it doesn't come back. It's quiet. I won't go in that big ring this time. See? Wait, what did I do? Same. It's the same bug. It's an address error, illegal instruction. You can't play it. It won't fix itself up. Sonic Autumn. Another one that's fucked up. This one, every time you go to jump on something, it does the same thing. I'll show you right here. See? You can fix it by pressing B button this time, but it shouldn't do that. And I don't like using the B button to jump. I like using A button. It feels weird having to press B all the time. But the fact that it does it every time you go to jump on something. That's going to annoy the shit out of anybody. Nah, it's no good. Sonic Damacy, I haven't really played that one, but that's a really hard one. They put all these spike balls at the start. Excuse me. But as far as I know, I haven't found any bugs with that one, or the Lost Land, because I haven't really played them. All Zeta Overdrive. Sonic 1 No Name, yeah, this one's buggy. Team No Name presents. See, I pressed start button. What happened? I don't even start this one. This one's really bad. Oh. I'm not sure about Chaos Quest. Sonic Time of Changes I actually did play all the way through. It's only a demo though, and it only has the first 2 zones in it. Green Hill, Marble Zone, you know, they're named something else of course. But there was no bugs in that one. Revelation I think's got something wrong with it. Sonic 1 harder levels. Oh, this one would have been good to play too. I know who did this one. Eduardo Knuckles. Unfortunately, he's a fellow who's been plagued by bugs right from the very start when he started this project. And it looks like they're still here. This was his latest 2013 demo, I think. As far as I know, it plays pretty good on an emulator. But here it doesn't play properly on real hardware. Slow music again. They don't optimize these games, which they should. They should. Not everybody likes to play it in 60 Hz. Maybe some of us, you know, don't mind the borders on the top and the bottom. Maybe some of us like the slightly slower frame rate. I know I do. I don't agree with the slow music. Because I know it's not supposed to sound like this. Because in Sonic 3, the PAL Sonic 3, it wasn't like this. It was optimized. And this is Angel Island Zone music. So many dick moves in this game. So many bugs. Literally, so many bugs. Badniks. It looks like a nice game. Some of the music in this hack is really awesome. And Eduardo Knuckles is a very talented person. I'll give him that. He's really good at making Mega Drive Genesis music. The music's pretty cool when it's not slow. Yeah, this one's, again, it freezes at the end. They seem to mostly time out and freeze. You see what I mean? What do I do? Nothing. I can't play it. See? Same thing. It freezes. Why do they freeze? Oh, that shits me. I love you, Eduardo Knuckles, but you got to fix that game. You got to fix it once and for all. Because my way of thinking is, if these don't play on real hardware, they're shit. They're not worth playing. Sonic 2 long version. Oh my god, I was so excited about this. This was one I was really looking forward to playing, and I never got around to it. I found out from somebody else that this one won't play on real hardware before I even got to try it, which is probably good in the way that happened, because I don't want to have to play through it and then realise that, you know, somewhere at the end of the game it doesn't work. You know, it's got all the missing levels, you know. Wood Zone, Dust Hill, Genocide City, and Genocide City is where the bug is. If I go to press start, that's it freezes here, on the title card. See? What the fuck's this shit? Why can't I play it? And it does the same thing with Knuckles. Fucking rubbish. Rubbish. They're all plagued with bugs. They're all unplayable. They're just about all unplayable. Sonic 1 Remastered. This hack was made by Pudo. This one doesn't work either. It goes all glitchy. Right at the start here. Doesn't matter which character you play as. Watch the graphics all glitch out. The controls are a bit weird on this. Actually, it's not this one. It must be another one I'm thinking of. Yeah, that wasn't that one. I think it was version... must be this one. There's one of them, the graphics glitch at the beginning. I think it's this one. They've all got things wrong with them though. Yeah, it's this one. It's this one. The one that's got the greenish sky. No, it's not this one. Where's the one that's got the I don't know which one it is. This one. It's definitely this one. I remember it's the one that had the Sega CD boot up thing at the beginning. Yep, this one. One with the green sky. Watch the graphics all go glitchy. See what I mean? Why does it do that? You can't play this. What am I looking at? I don't know what's going on. It seems to be having some sort of timing issue. I'm surprised this song isn't really slow. It's playing in its normal tempo. You can't play it like that. You can't play it like that. It does that every time. The others have got other things wrong with them. Oh, fuck. Oh, this one, Sonic 2 SMTP. This one would have been good to play too. But it doesn't work properly. Start game, press start. See, what happened to it? See, it doesn't work. It doesn't play. God. Sonic 2, Sonic 3 edition, that doesn't work either. That one freezes at the end. Most of them seem to have the same issue. Most of them suffer from that address error, illegal instruction bullshit. But some of them, like Sonic 1 and 2, just freeze for no reason and the music keeps playing. I don't know. I don't know why they don't play. Sonic 1 pixel perfect. I hate to go with the beta version. That one's the only one that that one actually played better than the proper one. The S Factor, as far as I know, that works. I haven't really played it yet. West Side Island's fine. All the Sonic 1 Brother Trouble games, I think they play fine. Because I've downloaded Let me see, hang on. I've got to move the camera. I've got a list here that I printed this out from a forum on the internet. Real hardware hack compatibility list, discussion and Q&A SSRG forums. Real hardware hack compatibility list. I'm just reading. You can find this on the internet. Somebody called Eternal Barrel posted this. As I said in the basic Q&A thread, I think it would be useful to have information on which hacks work on hardware and which do not, all in one place. I have tested all of the hacks listed here on a real hardware, an XI, which is similar to a Model 2 using the EverDrive Mega Drive. Anybody else who can test on hardware, please feel free to add any more information you have. I note about address errors. Sometimes the game will freeze and the words address error will appear somewhere on the screen. It's usually but not always possible to recover from these by pressing the C button. In most Sonic games, the number of lives displayed may be messed up after one of these errors occurs. And what they've done is, on the page here, hacks listed in Sonic Blue work with few to no problems. Hacks listed in Tails Orange have significant problems but can be finished. Hacks listed in Big Purple cannot be finished. Hacks listed in Knuckles Red crash at the start or shortly thereafter. Hacks listed in Black have conflicting reports on different hardware. Note that no problem means no problems that are related to playing on real hardware. And there's a big list of games that work and ones that don't work. I can read them out to you. These are the ones that do play. The ones that play perfectly fine according to this piece of paper I got here. Sonic 2 Advanced Edit, Sonic AGX Demo, Atomic Sonic, Baka Sonic, SHC 2014 Demo, Big's Fishing Derby, Sonic Boom, Sonic 1 Brother Trouble, Sonic 2 Build-A-Burger, Sonic 3 and Knuckles The Challenges, Sonic Classic Heroes. But that does have a fatal bug in it, and that'll be the last one I'll show, and then I'll stop the video. There's something wrong in that one. That one says here that there's no problems in latest version, but that's a lie because I found a bug in that one. Sonic Code Grey, that one's fine. Sonic 1 Color Contrast, address error at start, recovering from it skips the initial cutscene, so the Green Hill Zone hub never loses its colors. I consider this a minor problem because everything else works fine. Okay, that's what it's written here. Sonic 3 complete, no problems. Dr. Robotnik's Creature Capture, that's fine. Sonic and Tails Double Trouble, no problems. Sonic 1 Easy version, fine. Sonic the Hedgehog Egg on Toast Edition, whatever that is, that's fine. Sonic Eraser, fine. Flicky Turncoat DX, fine. Sonic 1 Gotta Go Fast Edition, fine. Jester's Challenge, fine. Kirby in Sonic the Hedgehog, fine. Knuckles in Sonic 1, fine, good. Sonic 2 LD, low definition, no problems on XI in SMS mode. Sonic the Hedgehog Lost Worlds, fine. Sonic the Hedgehog Mega Blitz, Alpha V0.4, fine. Sonic the Hedgehog Mega Mix, version 3.0. Address error sometimes occurs upon hitting Robotnik monitor, recoverable. Sonic the Hedgehog Mega Mix, version 4.0. This is the one that's on the Mega CD. That does have a glitch in it. If you play as Knuckles in the Megamix mode, it doesn't work properly. It's instead of freezing, it just restarts and goes back to the BIOS. But aside from that, it's fine. Metal Sonic Hyperdrive, that's fine. Metal Sonic in Sonic 3 Knuckles, fine. Sonic Mildness, fine. Mr. Needle Mouse, fine. Neo Sonic the Hedgehog, fine. Sonic the Hedgehog Never Stop Running, fine. Sonic the One Ring, fine. What's this? I can't say this. Is it Panna the Hedgehog? That's fine. Sonic 1 Pixel Perfect. It says it's fine here, but it's not. Sonic 3 and Knuckles Pro Survivor, fine. Project Reiko, fine. Sonic 2 Remixed, fine. Sonic 2 The Rise of Chaos, fine. Sonic Nico, fine. Sonic South Island Warped, fine. Sonic Tetris, fine. Tahaka, no hardware-related problems, fine. Sonic the Hedgehog Tribute, fine. Sonic Uno, fine. Sonic the Very Useful Engine, fine. Sonic Winter Adventures, fine. And it's got listed here in, I think it's orange, the S Factor Sonia and Silver. I had a fatal address error when entering the special stage once, but I don't know what causes this, as I've also gone through the whole game playing the special stage many times without problems. Yeah, so I just want you guys to be aware, if you're thinking of getting a Mega EverDrive cartridge like I did, and you've got your hopes up about these Sonic hacks, just keep in mind that most of them are not going to play. Yes, there's a good handful that do play, but not all of them. The ones here, as far as I know, play flawlessly, except Sonic Classic Heroes shouldn't really be here because it's got something wrong with it, and I'll show you. And there's a bug, it's only a little bug, but it can hinder your gameplay, depending on which character you pick. Let's see, fix this. What do I press? See, there's a bug in Labyrinth Zone Act 3, the water one. If you play as Tails, it's fine. You can get out of it because he can fly, but it's fatal if you're playing as Sonic or Knuckles. And I'll show you what's going on here. How do I do this? This is really complicated how they've done this. Yeah, okay. How do I pick my level? A button. Labyrinth Zone Act 3. One thing, I hate how you can't use the A button to jump. A button switches the characters. They should have made this like the button configuration optional, like in most games. Another thing I don't like about this game is, you probably can't hear it that well, but the music sounds a bit different. It's not a big significant difference, but why the fuck did they have to replace the PSG periodic noise hi-hat symbol with white noise? Shit, I'm gonna die if I don't get a bubble. That was my bubble, you bloody... Which one's got the kick? Oh, okay, it was Sonic. Good. Because I want to be Tails. It just cheapens the music when it's... Why replace it with white noise? I'd prefer the sound of the periodic noise hi-hat cymbals. It was more realistic. But that's only a little... minor issue. They're all drowning. See, there's a bug there. And that's what I'm gonna get at. There's a fatal spot coming up where if you don't play as Tails or you don't have Tails with you, you're fucked. That's why I'm playing as Tails, because I can fly. I can get out of it. Shit, I can't believe how long this video's gone for. I'm gonna have to stop soon. Oh, shit. See, even the splash sound is different. Why did they change it for? Don't fuck with the music. Leave it the way it was. Now, here, this is very important. Once you pass this checkpoint, and you're Sonic or Knuckles, and you don't have Tails with you, you're in grave danger. I'll show you. See here, you can't jump up. And when you press this button, you can't jump up. Why? You can't jump there. Be Knuckles. You can't jump up. But if you're Tails, you can fly. So you can get out of it. So that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to really talk about. You know, yeah, there's some good ones, but there's also some bad ones. There's a lot of bad ones. Sonic 2 long versions, that was one that really, I was really looking forward to playing, you know. I wanted to play all the levels, but now that I know Frieza's on Genocide City, and unless anyone's going to fix this, you can't play it. To me, my way of thinking, if you can't play them on raw hardware, they're not worth playing. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I just hope, I just want you guys to be wary, you know. Don't get your hopes up too much about Sonic hacks. And it's not just Sonic hacks, it's you know, it's that Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 trilogy hack too. That doesn't play properly either. That does the same bullshit. Address error. I can't even finish a fight on that. The game's so big it hardly plays at all. So yeah, just be aware that, you know, a lot of these fan-made games are so buggy that they will not play. And if they don't, to me, my way of thinking, they don't play on raw hardware, they're not worth playing. Because they're based off the original Sonic games. They're based off the original hardware. They should be able to play on real hardware if you have a flash card. That's it. That's the short end of the stick and the long end of the stick. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you again sometime. Goodbye.